Hey guys, it's Reiyume Chibi and I am back again with another video as usual. So this month's question for me was what anime, manga, or video game would I find the most difficult to cosplay? Well, there are so many different everythings in all those categories. It's really hard to choose. But if I were to come up with one off the top of my head for anime specifically, I'd probably say Zero Two from Darling in the Franxx. Not her regular form, but when she's in her mecha suits. She has 3 different variations. I believe the first one, she's like a panther of some sort, like a tiger almost. The second one is pretty badass and would be so difficult, in my opinion, because of the fact that it's like a robot. So you have all these different like shapes and forms that you would have to create for your suit to look legitimate, and especially keeping in mind that you don't want your suit looking boxy. You don't want to look like you have a whole bunch of cardboard boxes put on you. I mean, that's probably the easiest way to do it, but it doesn't look the most flattering, so I think that would be pretty difficult to achieve the realism in that suit. And then she has some other forms that are supposed to be kind of mecha, but one of them looks like she's just her in a wedding dress, so I mean, like, that's not as hard, I guess, but when it's like a full body suit, yeah. And even if you want to like make the eyes light up, for example, that can be pretty difficult too when it's your first time trying to make a cosplay light up. I remember my first time making a cosplay light up and I had no idea what I was doing. And till this day, sometimes I still don't know what I'm doing. Manga, I don't read much manga because I fly through it because I read too fast, and manga's expensive. So I have a couple of my favorites. Nana is one of them, but that's not really hard to cosplay. If I were to say, I guess, difficulty level is if you wanted to be a character from a shoujo manga because they're all wearing the same outfits. School uniform, black hair half the time, red bow half the time, and I guess the hardest part would be to have people recognize which character you are because all the characters look very similar in almost any shoujo anime or manga, so good luck. As for video games, there's again so many to choose from. But if I had to pick, I'd probably say difficulty level lies in cosplays that are either from Skyrim or World of Warcraft. I played a little bit of Skyrim. I never got through it because I'm always busy and bouncing between video games. I know, I'm guilty. I'm so sorry. But Skyrim has like a lot of awesome designs, and I've seen in a lot of cosplay contests where people are taking characters and outfits from Skyrim, and they're just so badass looking, especially when you make them light up, and some people even make like smoke come out. Like, so difficult. Difficulty level is over 9,000, like 100%. It's just so much work to do. It's a lot of outfits and armor, especially, that are intricate designs, different, you know, shapes. Some people have to make like little skulls to be able to put on their outfit. Like, those things take time, and to look real is even harder. So kudos to those people who make it that far. Like, honestly, I'm in awe. That's the level I want to get to at some point. But with the cons we go to, the recognition for big cosplays is not as big as it used to be. So you're putting in a lot of effort and not really getting much of an audience for it. And it sucks because it should be like the States where it's like Comic-Con. It just should be. Well, that's the end of this video. I hope I answered your question, Chief. Thank you for providing all the questions. I really appreciate it. They were actually really fun to answer. But those are my answers. So I'll see you guys next month. And thank you for everything once again. What are your answers? Why don't you comment and let me know what you think? That would be cool. Yeah. Anyway, I'm out. Bye.